How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. I'm Will, and today we're getting played with a little bit more Star Wars deck building game because I'm having fun with it. Like I said, this was up on our Culling for Charity. It is currently not on our Culling for Charity anymore. But if you want to get some free board games, free is a loose term. You do need to make a donation to Extra Life Charities. Links down below, link in the chat. And then they have a couple BGG lists that you can click on and see what games are up for Culling for Charity. More games are added all the time, so if you don't see one that you like now, small box, big box, prototypes, and promos, just subscribe to the Geek List and then you'll get notified whenever I add a new game. With that said, we're going to go ahead and flip over. I'll give a brief rundown of the changes I made for this, because again, this is not one of his official ways to play. That is too far. There we go. Garb Guild. You better shoot first. Yeah, better shoot first. So in this, what I have done is, of course, in the leader's solo mode, there's only two options in each box, and that's the two 8-cost cards. So in this one, it's Vader and Luke. Last week, or the week before, did I do this last week? I tried to do an adaptation where we use Jabba the Hutt. I kind of overpowered Jabba the Hutt because I put too much into his deck. So I figured let's try one that's a little bit simpler. So this is kind of a play test of this. I've not seen how this works. But we're basically going up against Han Solo. I have the Clone Wars board that he has. So if you go out to the Clone Wars deck building game, you can print this one out. And really the only difference is it's got this one little star here to remind me to grab the companion. So of course, Chewbacca is his companion. I imagine if this works for Clone Wars, it should work for any other version. Whatever happened to BB7, I don't know. And this shirt, Lucita picked this shirt out. She likes Bebe Ocho, and then she says, Bebe Ocho. I'm like, okay. And she's like, same as Mama. Mama has a shirt with Bebe Ocho. And she doesn't call him BB8. Like, she only talks to me in English, but she calls him Bebe Ocho. So, that's what it is. I guess I need to find a kid-size BB8 shirt for her, so then she can have one too, and we can all wear the same shirt. But yeah, that's really the only difference I did this time. Now, again, if this is too easy, of course, the Millennium Falcon is in the deck. We could use that the same way I did Jabba the Hutt, throw that in there. But we're going to see how this works out. We're going to see. What could go wrong, I guess, is always the statement. All right, so here we go. In the solo mode, regardless of the factions, the player always goes first. So, we have 4 buying and 2 attack. All right, so 2 attack. I can put something on the base. There's nothing in the row I can take out. So, that's upside down. Ardos Didos. See, maybe it's are dos. No, it's R2. No, are dos de dos. There you go. And dedos are your toes, so I don't know. It's a cousin to baby Wookiee. Maybe. If I can't do anything there, so I guess and I don't have 5, so I can't directly attack him, so we will just go ahead and throw some damage on Dantooine, I guess. Like that. With my 4, I have an X-Wing or the U-Wing. Always go for the highest cost card, right? Isn't that how you play a deck builder? Just get the most expensive card, and that's the one you always buy. That's what I think. I should have waited till this came out, because I don't know if it would have been a 2-cost card. I could have probably attacked it. All right, so his turn. Start of turn. This comes down. This gets flipped over. All right. Gain resources. He gets 3. Han Solo has 3 resources. Next is gain force. No force to be gained. Purchase. He's going to purchase blockade before anything else. There is no blockade, so he's going to spend the 3 to get himself an X-Wing. Oh, I bought the wrong card, didn't I? Dang it. I'm so used to playing the Rebels. I bought the wrong card. Hold up. Nobody called that out. Why didn't you guys call that out? I bought the wrong card. All right, so I guess I'm buying the blockade then instead. Oh, jeez. Oh, geez. Star Realms, I'll sometimes go for low-cost card in order to bring new card out in the market. Yeah, I guess if you have like 5, 6, 7, then it makes sense. I'll probably, since you mentioned Star Realms, I'm probably doing Star Realms tomorrow. I just need something that I know I can get done quick. And so far, the bosses have been pretty quick on that one. All right. So he did his buy for 3. Oh no, buys for 3. He still buys that one for 3. I did a small reset. Now I'm confused where I am. And then he's going to attack. He only has 2 attack. He will only attack things that get him either force or resources. Nothing gets him force or resources. So he's going to go ahead and attack my base. And then end of turn. So discard. Goes down. This goes up by 1. Gains a shuttle. Wow, gains a shuttle right off the bat. Alright, so we have 4 Alliance shuttles now. Alright, so back to me. 2 shuttle. I got 3 shuttles. 3 shuttles, 1 stormtrooper, and then the Inquisitor. Oh, I forgot. Last round I did have an extra resource. That would have given me 5. So the question is, would I have bought Boba Fett instead of the cruiser? I probably would have, because I would have had 5. So let me switch that. I forgot I have the forces with me. So I currently have 4 force, 2 attack. I can't take out the U-Wing. So let's use our 4 force to get the blockade runner. And then we'll use our 2 on the base. Wait, you're playing the bad guys? Yeah, I'm playing the bad guys. It confused me because I'm so used to playing the rebels. It's like, what's going on? Oh, wait, are you saying that sarcastically that the Empire are the good guys? What was the game I was playing? Oh yeah, Keep the Heroes Out, right? Where like I'm saying the heroes are the bad guys. 1, 2, 3. Right, the heroes are the bad guys. Oh, I forgot I had the Inquisitor. Oh, I could have used that for 1 more recruit. Dang it, too late. I already shuffled. I already have the force with me, so I guess we'll just make that an extra damage. And then this should have been shuffled in too. Completely messed that up. All right, begin of turn. You come down. You are friends that are going to come play with us in a minute. Hi, friends. Gain resources, so he's up to 4. He's smuggling. So, and what's funny is right after I played the Jabba the Hutt last week, somebody posted a fan-made Hutt Cartel faction on BGG, and I'm like, oh, now should I print that out and try to play that? Gain force. The force is not with him. Purchase. So he's purchasing for 4. So he is going to get the U-Wing. Not the one from Dallas, as we discussed last week, David. The U-Wing. Attack. So he only has attack for 2. I've got all ships out here, so there's nothing you can do with that. So he's just going to hit me for 2. End of turn. He's going to go up by 1. Which means he is gaining 1 force. All right. Quick turns. I like quick turns. Unlike last night, I like that Star Trek game, but it goes way too long. Like I'm half debating like how much would it change the game if I like cut the glory by like 2 or 3. It goes on way. Oh, holy cow! That's a buying round, and he took the force from me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get another blockade. I mean, blockades are good. They protect me. Or I could get like one of these cheapy cards and see if a 3 comes out. In this worst case, I've got this as a 3. I don't want to get another blockade that big. Or I could get this one here. That one gives me no resources. That one gives me resources. Repair 3 damage from your base or gain 3 resources. Okay, that's a either or. I mean, that's fine. So, I get the Headhunter. If your opponent has a capital ship in play, draw a card, and it gives me 2 attack. Or this one gives me 2 force. Exile this unit to exile 1 card from your hand. So he'd be good later, because I'll be able to exile cards. So we'll go ahead and get him, see what comes out. Oh, we got Lobot coming out. When you play Lobot, choose. He gains 2/2 or 2 this turn. So Lobot kind of acts like a better Inquisitor, because he gives me 2 of each. Or I can get this, which gives me an extra 2 resources while it's out. Let's do the blockade. We need to block. Yeah, the Tartar game doesn't do it for me. It's heavy. It is heavy. I fully know it's heavy. I like it, and I like the thing, but it's so heavy, and there's so much text and so much interaction going on. It's just hard to, like, it's hard to stream that, I guess, more than anything. If there isn't, you know, more, like, if I'm not being more interactive, because it's so much thinking going on. Lobot has a pimped out ride, a low rider. All right, beginning of turn. Oh, I forgot to discard that guy. Beginning of turn. Flip, flip, flip. All right. Gain resources. He's still at 4. Gain force. He has nothing to gain force. Purchase. For 4. He wants blockades first, so he's going to get that. Right. Attack. Ooh, he's got 5 attack because he got this card. So is there anything here? This is an exile. He's not going to do the exile. So he's going to hit me for 5. That is actually going to take out my base. So he took out Lothal. Yeah, that wasn't fun. So discard that. Or I guess exile that. Go down. He spent all 4, so he only goes up by 1. Gain his Jedi Knight. Which in this case is the Temple Guardian, because again, Jedi Knight is the Clone Wars expansion. Ooh, that's nasty. Now we're at 2 and 3 on his next round. Alright, so we get to pick a new base. Deal 1 damage to the enemy base for each enemy card in the galaxy row. That's not good. There's only 1. When you play a neutral card for the first time, draw 1 card. I haven't gotten many neutral cards. Reveal Corellia, purchase an Empire or neutral card from the galaxy row for free and add it to your hand. Ooh. I like Corellia. Yeah, let's do Corellia. Alright. So I get to purchase an Empire card for free and add it to my hand. There's a Star Destroyer. Somehow half my cards got upside down. So, we will play you. We will play you. Look at this blockade, man. I dare you to get through this, Han Solo. I am blocking your trade route. Alright. So. Oh, we don't have 5. Oh, we do have 5. We do have 5. Alright, so we got 5. So it means we do get to damage Han. So I need something to signify that I damaged him. Alright. So Han is damaged. That means he is not going to come out here. This is the first time I've actually been able to damage one. He's not going to come out here. He's actually going to come out face down on his turn. So that was 1, 2, that was 4, 5. So I have another 4. So we'll go ahead and destroy the base. Which means we reveal that on the next turn. And then, what do I have left? I have no more attack left, but I have 1, 2, 3... recruit. Good thing I got that free one. Holy cow. So he's my exile guy. Lobot wasn't bad. Lobot wasn't bad. I'll do Lobot for 3. I'll do Lobot for 3, Alex. All right. So 1, 2. All right. Yeah, he did a really good job on the solo mode. Like, I don't know how. Like, so fans make a lot of good, like, solo modes and variants and stuff like that. And I don't know if publishers just don't want to pay them. And since it's already out in the wild, they figure maybe, like, people wouldn't actually buy it. But, like, if this was a professionally printed solo mode, like, I think people would buy it. Right? It's kind of weird. because they're coming out with that new expansion, and I don't even know if that new expansion will how it'll work with this. But with that one, R2D2 is in there, so then you could have a Princess Leia, because she's one of the, like, make her a leader and use R2D2. All right. So beginning of turn. Boop. Oh, actually, before we do this, I think we got to do the planet first. So reveal our planet. It is the Dagobah system. If it is a 12, which it is, gain a shuttle. All right, so he is up to 5. Move the highest cost, in this case, rebel or neutral card from the galaxy row to the muster area face. Oh, actually, now I need to figure out what happens first. I think this happens first, and then this comes down. So let me double check that. Nope, that's Mandalorian. Let me double check that. All right. Gameplay, enemy board, enemy turns. There is revealing a base. Oh, hang on. I guess it's in the enemy turn section. Begin turn. Okay, if the base was destroyed, so that's first. Okay, it's going to go here. All right, so what am I doing? The highest cost Republic, which in this case is Rebel, or neutral card. Oh, jeez. He got himself a free frigate. That's not good. All right, well, that's what he's at. Can we tell that he's got 5? Can I slide things over just slightly, I guess? You guys don't care about the stuff that's off to the side there, right? All right, so he is up to 5. I think that's all the shuttles he gets, though. I think we're good. All right, so we got 12 on Dagobah. All right, and slide you guys down. Put you into play. Slide you over. All right, gain resources. He is at 5, 6, 7, 8. That's no bueno. Gain force. He doesn't have his Jedi Knights here, so no force. Purchase with 8. I don't know what he does with this, because it has a choose. Is it just a blockade for us? I'm gonna guess he would like, yeah, Nebulan frigate. Yeah, he just gets the 3. So actually he has 8. Holy cow. 9, 10, 11. He has 11. He's gonna be buying everything. All right, so first thing he's gonna want is the blockade. He can't do that. So next he's gonna get the highest card. So that's 6. He's gonna get Lando, which leaves him at 5. Next card is going to be this one. Is that 2? 1, 2. Then he's got this one. 2. 1, 2. He's getting all the neutral cards. Oh, nope, sorry. He wouldn't have gotten that one. 1, 2. He's at 3, right? So he can't get Cassian. So he would take this one. 1, 2. So he's down to 1. So you get the Headhunter for 1. Holy cow, that was a lot. Good thing I got this blockade set up. Holy cow, that was a lot of cards. That was a lot. Jeez. Have you tried Star Wars Unlimited? No, so I didn't get into any of the last 2 deck building games, the Disney or the Star Wars. So Disney, I guess to my benefit, the scalpers kept me out of that game. Plain and simple, right? I wanted to get it. I would have gotten each of the sets and I would have been into it, right? Because we did Pokemon, so, you know, Disney is more up Ogrety's alley. But I couldn't get the first set, so I'm like, I'm out. I don't even think I could get the second sets. Star Wars Unlimited, at that point, I'm like, I'm just not going to... I think we had the deck building game, and I'm like, I'm not going to get into a TCG with, like, unlimited buying, right, Mark? So I didn't get into it. And now we don't really want to do PvP type games anymore. So luckily a solo mode came out for this. I mentioned earlier, but at the beginning of the stream, is this was up for culling for charity, which again, link in the pinned comments, where I was just going to cull it and someone makes a donation. Nobody wanted it. It's before I found the solo mode, so yay, it's mine still. All right, purchase. He spent a lot of stuff. All right, attack. He only has 2 attack. So he's going to spend it all to take out my Kai Fighter, which gets him 1. All right. End of turn. This gets exiled. This goes into that huge pile he's got. That stays out. And then his 1 resource is going to push this up 1. So now he gets Chewbacca. That is a nasty. So now Chewbacca's coming out. Chewie's coming out. All right. So to me, okay, I gotta do some damage because I gotta start getting through that because I'm not looking forward to that over there. All right, so I have another blockade. I got a armada down here. All right, so we have a lot of attack. Okay, so we're good. So Boba Fett, when Boba Fett defeats a target in the galaxy row, oh. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. That's fine. I got a lot of attack. So he's going to defeat Cassian. Gain 3 and 2. So I got 3. Probably going to need to add this up. So I have 3 from that. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 7. All right. And then I have 4, 5. So that gets rid of this. That was both of these. And then I have 2 plus 1. Just do the full 5 on Dagobah. I mean, I could take, no, that's 6. I was saying I could take this out, but I can't. I could take him out. Exile 1 card from your discard pile. I have no discard pile. So, yeah. Yeah, because we're going to use, well, or I can have 8 recruit. So 6, 7, 8, or no, I'm blue. I'm blue, Will. I'm blue. I have the Death Trooper for 3. And then that's 5. So instead of that, let's do the 4. Yeah, let's do 4. And then we're going to use this for recruit. So I'm at 8. 8, 8, 8 is great. You can turn it this way. You can turn it that way. Count, the count from Sesame Street. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get us a Death Trooper for 3. While the Force is with you, this unit gains 2 attack. Yay. All right. Okay. Do I increase my blockade? I feel like I shouldn't increase my blockade. If you have a capital ship in play, draw 1 card. Yeah, I like that. So that's 4. And this 4. When Dengar defeats a target in the galaxy row, I gain 2 extra resources. That's not bad. So there's my 8. Right. Discard all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why isn't the Empire red and the Rebels blue, which would match the lightsaber? Yeah. I think it's because their logos, right? The Rebel logo is red and the Empire's is not blue, but blue seems to be the opposite color choice they always use. All right, start of turn. We're coming into play. He's got a Hammerhead Corvette bearing down. And then we have an entire fleet of guys coming next turn. Holy cow. And it's all attack. Wow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attack. I got 14 here. So luckily he's going to spend most of that to get rid of this. I got to figure out the optimal to get rid of them. But he's going to use most of it to get rid of it. To get rid of my my armada. All right. Yeah. And we gain resources 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then yeah, so 5, 6, 7. Sorry. I was like, I know there was another one that I saw. There it is, 6, 7. All right, so he's got 7. Gain force. Force is not with him, but he gains force. Purchase. So he has 7. So he's going to get his blockade first. So that's 6. And then he's going to get the Y-Wing for 1. Alright. Attack. Attaque. Alright, so he's getting only 2 attack this turn. This does not give him anything, so he's not going to attack there. So he's going to attack me. He can't attack anything because he doesn't have enough to, well, take out any of my ships. So his attack whiffs. Aw, poor little rebel trooper. You tried so hard. Alright, and then he keeps both of those. End of turn, we go up by 1. Go up by 1. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I can exile this unit to exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But first, let's gain our force. Force is now with me. We're going to exile him. Exile a card from my hand or discard pile. Why would I ever do from my hand? I'll get rid of the Inquisitor because I've got that. I've got that the other card that gives me 2 instead of 1. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Inquisitor. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just have 4. All right. So we do have some attack. So we have 5 attack. So actually 4 is enough to take out that ship, and then 1 to the planet, and then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 recruit again. Discard 1 card from your hand to repair 3 damage. Get Jabba. Let's get Jabba. Why not? Let's get Jabba Sail Barge. Just because. Just because. Can you buy the ship on the right? Yes. Yeah, this one's neutral. So I could buy it if I wanted to. But I buy Jabba's Barge because it seems fun. Alright, let's see him get through this blockade. He's gonna have to use everything he's got to get through it. We do not allow smugglers around here, Han. The Empire does not care for your thieving ways. 3, 4, 5. I had to discard Cassian earlier. Alright, so, beginning of turn. All my friends come to play. Hi, friends. That is his next setup. So next setup, he's got 4. Ooh, and another 3. Ooh, he's got 7. Luckily, the force isn't with him, so he's going to take the force from me rather than getting an extra attack. All right, gain resources. 5, 6, 7, 8. Gain force, no. Purchase. So he's going to want blockade first. So he's going to spend 3 to get that blockade. And then he wants the most expensive card, which would be IG-88, which is 5, and that's what he's got left. Right. So attack. So the first thing is, can he get resources by attacking anything? Yes, he can do 4 here. So that will be these 2 guys. We'll take him out. Which gains him 3 force. 1, 2, 3. Puts us in the middle. All right. Both of these are going to get discarded at the end of the turn anyway, so I'll just go ahead and do it now. Somehow I did it again. I think that's what it is. When I put the planets up there above him, because they're sideways, I always put them up there wrong. All right. So that was his first one. Now, is there anything else that he can attack? No. So he has 3, 5, 5, 2. So 3 and 3. So Lando takes out my battle cruiser. He sunk my battleship. And then 4. Okay, now the question is, does he try to go for the highest thing or the lowest thing? I think he tries to spend as much attack as he can. So technically, he should not have gone after the 3 first. So correction on that. He would do the 7 to get rid of my Star Destroyer. And then he would use the 5 to get rid of my blockade runner. I mean, either way, I'm losing 2. It's just, we'll do it right to make sure that the right one's still left out there. So that goes away. And then he keeps both of those. So he keeps Chewie and his trooper. All right. End of turn, we just increase that by 1. That's it. Would help with more defense. Well, I was thinking I had that huge blockade. Did I need more ships? I was trying to get more things to attack him with. So, you're probably right, though. So. Alright, so let's see. What do I want to do? So, he's wide open. So, I'm thinking I want to do... Well, I need to get the Force back to me. So, we're going to play him to bring the Force back to... I have 5 and 2. So, 2 will be 7. Yeah, so 7. And then 5. So. Get another carrier. Boss, when boss defeats a target in the Galaxy Railway, gain force. Mystic is one that lets me exile cards. Fang Fighter is 3. When you purchase this unit, add it to your hand. Ooh! Yeah, let's do that, right? So I'm going to spend 3, add it to my hand, and draw 1 card if the Force is with you. The Force is not with me. Is there any way I can get the Force with me before I do this card? No. Oh, I forgot. This cruiser has this ability. I can discard a card from my hand to draw a card. I forgot the cruiser had an ability. I was looking at... Because the other 2 didn't have an ability. It was just flavor text. So that's one of the problems with flavor text on cards, is sometimes you forget that there could be an ability there too. Alright, so that's fine. I got the Fang Fighter. I don't get to draw a card, but I can play it for another 3. So I think... So what would that put that? That'd be 6, 7. So I'd put it at 10. Do I want to exile cards right now? Well, no. The only cards I can exile are going to be my ship, so I don't want to do him. So we'll just go ahead and do the other 3 here. We're up to 10 of 12. Oh, and we didn't get any blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got to hope something's out here in the row that he wants to attack. Ooh, that's a lot of attack. All right. His turn, beginning of turn. Friends come to play. He puts out a blockade. And here. All right, so. Gain resources. 5. Just 5. Gain force. The force is not with him, so he's going to take some force. Purchase with 5. So he's going to want ships first. There are no ships. Then he's going to want the most expensive card, which is Jyn Erso. So that leaves him with 1. So he can't buy anything else. That day. Alright, so he has his ship, takes out my ship. He has 4. Oh, sorry, before he took out my ship. Was there something here? No. Okay. So yeah, he's going to do 4 to my base. And that's it. All right. Keep these two. Then he gains one. All right, so he gains one force there, and then he comes out the turn after that. Flavor text and attack helps. It is. It's smaller and slightly italic. Right here, I'm just used to it being like at the very bottom. So like these ones have so much flavor text. It's in like in the very middle of the card. If it was like more lower and kind of left the top blank, it would remind you. I mean, that's definitely distinguishable. It's just I had two ships with no power and one with, so I just kind of ignored the one that had a power. I don't know if I would have discarded a card to draw a card anyways. All right, so if he defeats somebody, I can get extra recruit, but I need 6 to get through that ship, so we don't have a capital ship in play. All right, so we're going to use the 6 to get rid of his cruiser. That is upside down, Will. Death Trooper, the force is not with me. I could... Oh, no, where'd that card go? Oh, he took it. Jin allowed me to put the force. I would have been able to get 3 force with Jin. So... 3 attack will take out the base. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then to recruit. Exile guy. The Rhodian Gunslinger. Hey, that makes sense, right? That's thematic. I have to get him, right? It's not Greedo, but you know. Yeah, go ahead and do that. This unit gains 2 attack while attacking a target in the row. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have my ships coming back. No, I have no ships coming back. Ooh, they were all out, so then they all left at the same time, and I haven't shoveled yet. He-Man's ship has the power. I have the power. By the power of Grayskull. I have not watched the... Well, again, we don't go to movies. You kind of can't go to movies with 2-year-olds. But I've not seen the new He-Man movie. I was not, like, from the trailer, I was not very impressed. It's like, oh, a modern-day guy goes back into a mystical world, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why? I guess it's better than the original, the 80s one, where it was like a guy from He-Man's universe went into the real world. So begin turn, gain resources, 5, 6. Gain force, no force to be gained. Purchase. So he wants a blockade. There is no blockade. So he's going to take the most expensive card, which is 4. Use them with 2. There's a couple with 2. I don't know if he prioritizes force or resource. I think he prioritizes resources. Buying. Oh, that's setup. Purchase. Enemy first card meets the criteria below. So capital ship, no. Non-outer rim pilot card. An outer rim pilot card. All right, so it says the highest one it can... I don't know why it calls it a pilot card. Did he fix that in this one? Oh, it's just the way it's worded. All right. And if there's a tie, because there's 3 2s, it's the one to the farthest to the left, the one closest to the deck. All right. Well, good thing that came out after the fact. All right. So attack. So anything gain him? No, I have nothing out there to gain him anything. So 5, 10, 12. That is enough to take out my planet. So we are tied up. This is a neck-and-neck game. Now, once Han comes out, I think that's going to be a little bit harder. I don't go to the theater anymore. Home viewing is much easier and cheaper. Yeah. Well, I could do that at the beginning of my turn. So he spent everything he had to take out my planet. My planet fitness. All right, so that goes... Keeps Chewbacca and his trooper. That. He's taking one more force from me. It's going to be hard to get that force back now. Alright, so when you reveal, deal 1 damage to each enemy base. Well, I can't do that because his enemy base is... Oh, I forgot to reveal his base. Sorry, I missed that entire thing. Alright, so 16. The first card purchased by this enemy in turn is placed faced up in the muster area. Okay, at least it wasn't that big of a... It wasn't that hard to fix. Alright. And it's not that deadly to me. It's only 4. Alright, so the problem is he's coming at me with 6 on this next turn. You can bounty hunt neutral units in the galaxy row each turn using its cost as its target value. If you defeat it, gain... Oh, I can get rid of neutrals and get resources based on it. I don't think I'm going to waste my attack that way. When your turn begins, look at the top 2 cards of the galaxy deck. Place one on top and the other bottom. Finest Legion. While indoor is your base, each of your troopers and vehicles gains +1 attack. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Let's try to end this off. Try to end it off in indoor. Vader's Capital. When revealed, Mustafar gains 4 force. That would get me the force back. I was saying I need to get the force back. Or should we go Death Star? Should we go thematic and go Death Star? Spend 4... recruit to destroy capital ship in your opponent's play area. Or capital ship. That's one going. I can just keep blowing up his ships with my resources. Yeah! Death Star, baby. Let's hit. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Boba Fett is 5. Alright, so our resources, we have 3, 4, 5. So, we're going to use the resources to get rid of that capital ship, that ship. Alright. So that was these. Alright, and then attack, we have... Ooh, add a bounty hunter from my discard pile to my hand. Is that the only one I got? Gains 2 while attacking. I'm not going to be attacking the galaxy row. Actually, does it say? Yeah, he says he's a bounty hunter. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get him. So, Boba Fett defeats. I get to draw a card. I'm not going there. We're going all out before he gets revealed. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. Oh, I'm 1 short. That's... Oh, that sucks. I'm 1 short. Oh, I got to go through a whole nother round. That's fine. So 15. That was a huge hit. Let me make sure I did my math right. 4, 8, 10, yeah, 15. So short. Imperial Shuttle, why don't you have blasters? Somebody please add some blasters to my Imperial Shuttle. All right, might be able to get my... Well, it's a done deal now. I mean, I have 1, but... Yeah. Like, honestly, the only reason I won this, and again, it's the nature of deck building games, is the randomness. If I hadn't got that huge row, right, of that blockade out, when he had that big hand, he would have just taken out my base, right? And I would have been 1 base behind him instead of we were even up until this, and having a 15 attack in 1 round is just bananas. All right. So, beginning a turn, friends come down to play. These friends wake up. So he will be coming out next. Well, no, he won't even. Han's not even going to come out because he's going to go face down since I did 5 damage to him. Gain resources 5, 9. Gain force. The force is not with him, so he's going to gain force. Purchase with his 9. So again, he's going to want to take a capital ship first. So that was 4. Then he's going to take the highest cost card. 1 to the left first. So that is 1, 2, 3. That's the problem when you don't shuffle, when you shuffle your cards and you don't fix the ships first. You know when it's upside down, the ship's coming out. Then he's going to do a 2, which is the spy. Right. So now attacking. He's got 6 attack. And 6 will take this guy out. Wow. He did no damage to me. But he will gain 3 and 3 force. So the force is now with him, which then gives him +1. Doesn't really matter because I mean that's the end. So the difference between this and of course Jabba that I played last week is with the Mandalorian board. Well, once Mando is out, then they get to do another buy action. So it kind of compounds and builds up the row, his muster area more. All right, so end of turn. Discard you. Discard you. Put you 2 up here. This goes to here, which means Han Solo does come out, but he comes out face down there. All right. So, and then he's got all this extra force that didn't do anything because he already got pushed off. All right. So, he has no blockade, so it really doesn't matter what I play because there's 2 damage. There's another 2 damage. Some recruit. So, boom. Goodbye, Yavin 4. We destroyed you with the Death Star. Have a nice day. Enjoy your trip into the floating cosmos. You can find paper towels. He's bounty hunter. Bounty. The quicker destroyer upper. All right, so there we go, guys. That was a variant of the variant, basically seeing if I could play against a different leader and adding in a companion. I felt that was pretty balanced, give or take, right? Having Chewbacca come out early means that he does get a lot of extra one-going attack because Chewbacca has a lot of attack, right? Where is Chewbacca? Chewbacca has 5 attack, right? So you would have to make sure that you focus on getting some ships, and I think that's part of any deck building game when you play against a boss, right? Boss battling. You need to know what that boss particularly does. In this particular case, because I put in Chewie, Chewie's going to allow him to get some big attack turns. The one coming up was 7. If you threw somebody else in instead of Chewbacca, it could change it. Say you wanted to throw in the Millennium Falcon instead, that could change it. But yeah, I think doing the companion mode actually kind of works with these lower cost leaders. Now, if I hadn't put Chewbacca in and had so that way he would come out, yeah, I think it would have been way too easy because he would have been doing no damage to me. And then my blockade would have completely stippled it. Now, had I not had the blockade, not having Chewbacca in there might have made it about even again. But the goal is to always have your blockade, right? It's the same as like Star Realms. So let me know in the comments if I made any real mistakes. I probably did. Playing live and trying to chat and trying to figure this out always gets your brain a little bit overworked. But let me know. Let me know if you like this variant of the variant. Let me know if you've played against any of the other named characters in the box and what you did to kind of keep them on par with the Darth Vader and the Luke Skywalker. If you want to see more of this, well, I'm waiting for Amazon to put the Clone Wars and Mandalorian on sale. So subscribe, hit the remind me button on the live streams. You can come out and chat with everybody like David and everybody that came out into chat today. Appreciate you guys coming out. Steve was here for a little bit. I don't know if Steve hung out or not. He might be listening to me in the background. You know, some people have to work. Which is what I have to do in a few minutes. So, of course, this is my lunchtime stream. Got to get out of here. Thanks, David, for the Extra Life again. As a reminder, we are doing Extra Life charities, supporting Children's America Network, trying to get to $2,000 at the end of the year. If you want some cheap, you know, decent games. Most of the games that I've got on my culling list are 6s and 7s on BGG. Not bad games, just not games for us. And I need to get rid of that pile over there. Not this pile. I need to get rid of that pile so then I can do something with that pile. But it's not showing up. Oh, it's showing up for me. Oh, David, you got to always make sure you're in live chat instead of top chat. It's weird. Like, I bet you if I switch it to top chat, it probably won't show it. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Extra Life Game Day is coming up in November. So for me, that'll be an entire week of gaming. So if you have ideas for games that I should play that take a long time, so I can just do full streams. I think, David, that's what I learned last time, is I would try to do a couple big games, and the big games would take longer than they should have taken. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do like all day one game and just do more of the campaign games that I've got, because I got tons of them I need to either get through or call. I was live, didn't refresh either. Oh, no, sorry. The live chat? Huh, that's weird, because I'm seeing them in here. Yeah, I'm seeing, it's weird. Must be a glitch, because I'm seeing them in my live chat. So what I mean by live is not live video, but in the chat, there's this drop down that says top chat, live chat. Actually, mine has funding, fan funding, super chats. Like, I can see all the super chats. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that is that. I will be back tomorrow, I think, for Star Realms. I just need something quick that I can throw out here. You know, a good comparison to the Star Wars. Oh, I see. I'm in there. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Must be a weird YouTube glitch. YouTube is YouTube. I do need a game for Thursday afternoon, and I need a game for Friday afternoon. So I was thinking the Clank Catacombs again, but that took a little while. It is Friday. Nobody works on Fridays, right? Nobody's going to need me. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do my Clank Catacombs again. I do Star Realms a bit simpler than last time if you can. But I want to use the commanders. So you're saying just don't do it with the commanders. I can do it without the commanders. I can just throw in like the gambits or something like that. Or if you want it to be thematic, David, I can use the Star Trek decks and just go up against one of the bosses. I'll see. I will put it up if you guys want to watch it. Again, hit the remind me on the video once I post it this evening. But yeah, that's that. Either way, guys, until next time, peace.